good morning, guys. It is July 2nd, guys. Welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. It is Tuesday. Hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome back to the show. For all you guys out here for the first time, I appreciate you. And people that have been here before, thank you. We're getting started with our morning show back up every day, Monday through Friday, NFL sports talk, NBA, and also some interesting things that happen along the way. If there's some news in the media, whatever, we're going to drop it right here and give it to you. If something crazy happens, you'll see some stuff today at the end of the show that you probably go, why is this on here? Because it's interesting. You'll see here in a second. But welcome back to the show, everybody that's in here today. We have a lot to talk about. All I got to tell you is my last week was crazy at best. Had company over before we get into the show. It was great. Lots of kids around my house. You can imagine 8 kids with family and friends, all kinds of people here. Train wreck at best. But anyway, we're moving on. We're getting better now, ready to go. Had a cup of coffee today. Didn't do shit. That's the truth. Need to get back on that. But I hope all of you are having a great start of your day. And we're going to get started right now. More of our NFL sports talk, diving into what we got next on the list. And the topic today at hand is, will Aaron Rodgers be great for the Jets? Will it not work? Will the Jets struggle with him at the quarterback position? Because last year, people had all these high hopes for Aaron Rodgers, pumped up to get him there. The minute they got that Jets jersey lined up, people were like, look, this could be what the Jets need. Or is it the fact that, look, Aaron Rodgers is washed up. He's leaving the Packers. He's going to pull another Brett Favre, go play for a year and be done. That was a lot of the conversation. Like, will he be good there? Is it just a media stunt? Is this something that they could do to get to the playoffs? Can they play well? Can he get a Super Bowl with the Jets? And I got to tell you, the Jets actually played decent without Aaron Rodgers there. And they brought in a quarterback, obviously had their backup step into the game. Then they were upset about that, and they thought he sucked, and they benched him. Now he's with the freaking Broncos, and he's gone. And I got something I wanted to tell you guys as I pull it up here on my freaking phone here. But Zach Wilson was the quarterback that they said, look, if Aaron Rodgers isn't going to play, let's put Zach Wilson back into the game. And we have the injuries here. I can pull up the picture I believe I have on our platform here of Aaron Rodgers laying on the field, hurt, looking at that ankle, which was devastating, obviously at best. But will Aaron Rodgers do what he's got to do this season? Will Aaron Rodgers get it done on the field? Will they get to the playoffs? Can they get to the big game and play? We have a lot of quarterbacks that we've been talking about day in and day out that just can't win the big game. And now, let me see if I still got this picture on my screen here. I don't know if I have, but Aaron Rodgers laying on the field, hurt. Oh, here it is right here. Let's pull it up for him. Pull that up. All right, there we go. Aaron Rodgers gets in there, first game on the field, injured, obviously. Not a good look for the Jets, and it went downhill immediately. As soon as they saw him on the field, they're like, okay, he's not getting up. Achilles tear. The season's over. Like, that's what a lot of people said. The season's over. There's no point watching the Jets anymore. We went through all this craziness with Aaron Rodgers showing up. And I'm just saying, I was one of those people that like, okay, Aaron Rodgers in New York, was with the Packers, played well, had a chance to grow there behind, obviously, Brett Favre got a chance to ball out. Then he gets to the Jets, and New York is exploding. All the media that they're bringing to the table is big time. Aaron Rodgers becomes more of someone in the media. You see him now, obviously, on the Pat McAfee show. He's all over the media. People are like, oh, is he going to work in political? He's doing all these things, but not throwing footballs because he got hurt. So that's obvious. And then we have other pictures to pull up here for a second. This is what it was last year. You got a guy who basically was encouraging Zach Wilson, help him grow, basically. Almost like what Russell Wilson could do for Justin Fields this year for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then you look at Aaron Rodgers and go, does he still have what it takes to play in the NFL at his age without getting hurt, to get to where he's got to get the playoff games? And then Zach Wilson, you're like, okay, Zach Wilson, younger guy coming in. They booed his ass off the field so many times. He stepped into the game, and people are like, okay, Zach Wilson's not that bad. We can see him play, wins a couple games. The minute he has a bad game, oh, Zach Wilson sucks. Got to get him out of there. The fans, the people watching football around the world, it was detrimental to Zach Wilson's, lifestyle. his personality, to his family. It was nothing but memes and all that, which comes with the territory, right? Like you're in the National Football League. You're on a big stage. People are going to throw darts at you. When things aren't right, they're not going to be giving you a pat on the back. It's going to be bad. We get that. But for him to get benched, obviously they bring in Aaron Rodgers. That makes sense. Comes in, guy who's played well for a long time. Zach Wilson, take a seat. We'll get Aaron Rodgers here. We're going to bring you in the game. If something happens, he steps in. Life is good still. Then they bench him again, bring in a backup quarterback, basically a third-string quarterback. And he's like, yo, what's going on here? They finally trade him weeks and weeks and weeks, even during the offseason, trying to make this happen, trying to get traded. Imagine walking around the locker room as Zach Wilson. People are like, you're getting traded. He goes, I know, everybody wants to trade me out of here. No one wants to be in New York. You know how shitty that feels walking around like your locker room and people don't even want you there? Like, that's a shitty feeling. And I'm not saying all the players. I'm just saying the coaching staff, the organization, a lot of the fans, like, get them out of here. It's a shitty feeling. So I'm saying good morning to all you that have just joined us right now. We're back at NFL Sports Talk. Mile High, I appreciate you with the super chat. Thank you. Good morning to all you guys. Thank you. Mile High, I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to go down here and announce every single one of you guys that's coming in for the live shows. This is going to be out of control. This morning show with our guests sitting here hanging out with me. Obviously, you've been there for some of the play-by-plays. This is a little bit different because we're going through all the stuff. So I appreciate all you. I see you guys coming in. Smash the like button. I'll be in touch with you guys in a second. I'll be reading your names off as we get through that. But look, I'm just saying, Aaron Rodgers, can he be the guy? Is he not the guy? And on top of this, we have another question. Is Aaron Rodgers too buddy-buddy with the coaching staff? Right? Like, it's not like you come in, you're 22, you're 23, and that respect that you have to the coach because the coach is so much older than you is like, back in the day, you're playing football, playing college football, playing the pros, and your coach is like 50, 60, 70, whatever. You got that respect for that all-time coach that's been there for a long time. This is Aaron Rodgers on a big stage with a coach, kind of the buddy-buddy system. I don't want to say it like that, but we got to be real here. That's the truth. Like, that's like his buddy. He's making decisions. He's in the office like, hey, let's not bring that guy in. And I get it. Tom Brady's of the world. Peyton Manning's of the world, they're going to make decisions. LeBron James of the world, they're going to make decisions. I understand that. Hey, I don't like this guy. I want this receiver. Makes perfect sense. But from what I'm seeing with Aaron Rodgers was something where, yeah, he can play great if he's not hurt. Does he have the right components, the pieces together to get him to the playoffs? The defense played well. I'm not saying they're the best in the league, but they played well with Zach Wilson. They still won games. With Aaron Rodgers in the game, would have looked a little bit different. Maybe. I'm not saying that, he would have stepped in, they would have won a Super Bowl, but they would have won more games. They had the whole game plan designed for Aaron Rodgers all season, so it makes perfect sense. But I got another question I want to bring up, another topic that we need to address. Everybody in the chat right now, throw the dice in the chat. I appreciate you guys, all the new people in here. Smash the like button as we encourage all the new people. We got our marketing started to move on and keep building the Brandon Mason show. And I'm going to get into what we have, our play-by-plays in every game that we're going to be live for the NFL season. You guys are going to love that. I'm calling you guys in to hang out with me and talk on the mic as we bring thousands and thousands of people that will be coming into our show as we start all the marketing for the platform. But this is the next topic at hand. Okay, this is kind of interesting. The Jets logo designer is now, quote unquote, suing the team, allegedly, quote unquote, suing the team for non-payment. Okay, so apparently this guy designs the Jets logo and is not compensated by the New York Jets for his design. I'm just saying, like, this is something that I'm like, okay, of all things the Jets have been through in the last couple years, shitty, records bad, injuries, they get their new logo, and this guy says, hey, man, you didn't even pay me for my time or my design, right? Like, can you imagine? You designed this logo, and apparently, I'll pull that up again for you guys. He said, look, I tried to design it the best I could of an airplane. And you can see it there, right? Like right above where it says Jets, it's got the freaking airplane there. And this man allegedly now is suing the franchise because he was never compensated for his logo design. And they're obviously using it. It's on the helmet right there. And he's saying, look, I designed this. I did that. Why are you guys not paying me for my damn work? And I'm like, shit, that's embarrassing, right? But apparently that's what happened. I thought that was interesting. This man was the actual designer of the Jets logo, allegedly the designer, and is now suing the New York Jets because he did not get paid. So non-payment, you got some issues there, right? So let's move on now. What we got going on in the next piece of the conversation for today's NFL Talk Live, we have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills expectations in 2024. So listen, Josh Allen, before we get into the pictures and images, I like Josh Allen. He's a leader. He's on the field. He's winning games. He's taking them to big games. He's having some issues with Stephon Diggs, obviously, last season. Stephon Diggs is now gone. I thought that was a big issue. They had to go find another receiver. But maybe it was a good thing because you don't have that guy who was kind of nagging and poking. Even before last NFL season, there were some issues in 2023. Like, where's Stephon Diggs? What's the holdout? They said it was family issues. Another thing that was allegedly family issues. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But there was some awkward gelling going on there with Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. That's a big issue. It's concerning if you're not getting along with your quarterback. That's a big problem. I'm just saying, I think that's a major issue. He's gone. Now the Buffalo Bills have to worry about the receiver position. They brought in some guys. We'll see how that goes. But more importantly, let's talk about Josh Allen for a second. Big time leader, obviously someone that you could probably say one of the best in the NFL, a guy that you can look forward to. The reason why I have this main photo here is because I like what Josh Allen brings to the table. He can throw the ball, yes. He can scramble outside the pocket, but the man breaks tackles. He runs down the field. He's scoring touchdowns, doing it with his legs. He's not Lamar Jackson, not trying to put that out there, but the guy breaks tackles. He makes moves. He can throw the ball great in the NFL. And what I like to see what he was doing on the big stage was running down the sidelines, using his legs to make plays. If they're not open, you got to get outside the pocket, make plays. Everybody in the National Football League winning Super Bowls are doing that. And if you look in the playoffs and you have Lamar Jackson, right? You had Josh Allen. You got Patrick Mahomes. I mean, these guys are using their legs, making plays. That's why they are where they are. You need to be dynamic. You need to be able to be a dual threat quarterback. Today, if you ask me, the National Football League, you had your Tom Brady's, you had your Peyton Mannings, but how many of those are there realistically? You go back in time, look at all the quarterbacks. How many quarterbacks are Peyton Manning or Tom Brady like, right? Not many. So you look at the position and go, they ran a 5-flat 40-yard dash, and they can still play in the league. A lot of these guys here have to be able to use their legs if they want to win games. And I got some pictures here of Josh Allen and their team and what they were doing. I love this picture here, Josh Allen coming on the field, being like, it's game day. I can relate to this because the feeling of walking out on the turf, you know, with all those fans out there screaming, people rooting for you in the cold, in the playoffs, it's real football. And then also their fans, guys, if you didn't see this, they had their fans out there shoveling snow before the game. Like, we got to get this ready. It's snowing. That's okay. They're paying like $20 an hour or something like that for all these fans to get out there and shovel that damn stadium out. They got it done. They got to prepare for the playoffs, obviously one of the coldest games. And, you know, the Chiefs, too tough, obviously. Some of these teams getting there. Josh Allen missing a couple weapons. James Cook at the running back position played well as well, but I think they're missing a little bit. I wouldn't say let's fix what's not broken. I don't think they need to make a lot of changes. Great coaching staff also. But I think they have to really focus on who their receiver weapons are going to be. Stephon Diggs was great last season. Obviously, some of the contradictions between arguments or issues on the sidelines, that happens. He's gone. We can see where that led to. But the biggest challenge this season for the Buffalo Bills is who are the primary targets for Josh Allen to get to the playoffs. That's so important. Now, listen to this. This is a big conversation because a lot of people that hung out with us for the NBA season, the NBA finals that hung out with us, you got a chance to see Jason Tatum play in the finals against the Dallas Mavericks. This is important because Jason Tatum got the big payday. $315 million. Do you blame the Boston Celtics? I mean, look, it's a lot of money. $315 million. in the chat right now, what would you buy with $315 million? Like, drop it in the chat right now. I'm going to announce all you guys here that I see coming into the live stream. I appreciate you guys. What would you buy? Drop the cash in the chat. Drop the money symbol. What would you buy with $315 million freaking dollars, man? Like, and I got to tell you, well deserved. Jason Tatum showed up and balled out, right? He showed up and balled out. And at first they were like, I don't know, there's a couple players on the team that are pretty damn good. And they said, Jason Tatum, step up and balled out. And he got that massive payday. And there's a picture I was going to show you with their whole team. Obviously, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, Drew Holiday. Those guys played freaking lights out. Even White played great. And it's like, their lineup, I saw the picture this morning, was like $980 million like lineup. And you're like, okay, I can see why they're winning NBA Finals. These are some of the best players in the NBA. But also, more important than that, it's like he got his payday. And I got to tell you guys something here. I have a picture I want to show you after I show you this right now. There's a trophy there, all lined up. Got his big-time trophy out there. Big-time winner NBA Finals. But let me tell you something that's a little bit crazy. Okay, let me show you something that's a little bit crazy. As soon as the Boston Celtics win the NBA Finals, something else came up. You might call it crazy, or you might call it a very smart business decision, okay? Check this out for a second. This is something that I just got to show you. The freaking Boston Celtics now are for sale, right? Like, they're really for sale. Boston Celtics owner lists them for sale immediately after winning the NBA Finals. And I'm like, look, at one hand, I'm like, that's crazy. You got the best franchise, one of the best franchises. And I'm like, well, shit, maybe it's the smartest business decision ever. Like, you won the NBA Finals. You got a squad that's lined up. You got your whole squad on contracts. Everybody's happy. They're getting paid all this money. They play together. They're gelling together. Maybe this is a smart tactic. But all I'm saying is now, all of a sudden, the Boston Celtics are for sale. The majority owner is listing them for sale. I say, okay, well, how much money is that going to be? Because they just won the NBA Finals. Their whole squad is pumped up. They're walking around. Jason Tatum, obviously Jaylen Brown out there. Porzingis got big time money. White. Some of these people are going to be freaking pumped up. And they're like, hey, who is going to buy the Boston Celtics at this point? And I know we're hitting the NFL. We had to run back real quick for a quick thought on the NBA because I thought that was so damn interesting. I want to tell you something too. During our live show, I'll get to you at the end of the show here what we're going to do to bring you guys the questions I can click on. It pops up as you guys are there, but had to bring that to your attention as we move forward next as a part of our program for today. And I had to bring this to your attention today too. Did P. Diddy outsmart the FBI in the house raid? And the reason why I'm saying that isn't because that's the answer. I'm just like, P. Diddy is still out there enjoying himself. And I'm going to show you a picture right now of what I'm talking about. P. Diddy, obviously, guys know what happened. House raid, Miami, LA. They ran through that and ramshacked his whole freaking life, basically. They had people arrested in the front lawn. They're going through all kind of stuff. They took cameras. They took laptops. They took all kinds of things he had in there, different computer systems and all that. They got some issues going out there, but this is what P. Diddy was just saw doing. He's out there whitewater rafting. He don't give a damn. He's doing it, trying to blow off some steam, they said, out there enjoying his life. Is P. Diddy going to jail, yes or no? Drop it in the chat right now. Is P. Diddy going to jail, or did he outsmart the FBI? Like, does he have something on other people that they just say, hey, we can't take Diddy down, like he's that damn powerful? Is it money? Like, what's the real concern? Like, are they just keeping him there? Like, I'm just saying, the guy's been through a lot through all this. You got your whole public livelihood on the computer, on the media. Like, if you flip the TV on and you're traveling, it was on a plane, you pull it up, look, you see your house being raided on the internet. You're like, oh, shit, that's my house, right? After that, you're like, what really happened there? Did P. Diddy outsmart the FBI? Is he getting arrested? Is he getting locked up? It's important because it's just part of our show today because it's interesting news out there white water rafting, enjoying his time, mountain biking, doing it. Is he going down, or is P. Diddy going to get past those allegations and move on? So anyway, that was part of our show. But so as we get toward the end of our segment today, we are 10 to 10:30. Unless we have live guests, then we're 10 to 11, which we have guests being scheduled right now. Want to let you guys know I appreciate all you guys. And we're going to explain what's going on here. So we're live every single day, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock. I'm going to bring you some things. You guys are going to be very interactive with this. Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock, be here at 9:55. And then we're doing that every single day until the season starts. We're live Thursday night, we're live Sunday night, and we're live Monday night for all those football games. So if you're watching football and it's Thursday night, we got the Thursday night football game on. If you're watching the game and it's freaking Sunday night football, we got the Sunday night football on. And then Monday, guess what? We got the Monday night football on, so we're rocking and rolling. I can't wait to go over all that interesting things with all the play-by-plays. You can see the games on here, hanging out with you guys. There's going to be thousands and thousands of people on our live streams, and we're going to start telling them, hey, we got our morning show back. So you're going to seeing all of those people join us in the morning show, which is going to be freaking amazing. That's all I'm saying. We're going to have a great time with that. But more importantly, every day at 10 a.m. Make sure you got your email in there because we got some awesome giveaways coming, some cool guests coming on the show. They're going to be signing autographs and doing some giveaways as well, which is going to be very, very interesting for you guys to be there. I appreciate you guys. And now as part of the show, drop the dice in the chat right now so I can say everybody that's in here. D. Coleman, thank you. Mile High, Candy, Miss Lex, Pitbull Mom, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Jeff Lee, Annie, Brittany, drop the dice in the chat right now. I'm announcing you guys. I greatly appreciate you. There is going to be some awesome opportunities. D. Coleman, we're live on stage, baby. I told you we'd be here. Starting yesterday was July 1st. Today is July 2nd. We're Monday through Friday with some updates, some NFL talks. Brian, let's go, baby. Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you guys. It's been freaking awesome having you all here. Cannot forget you guys. Got that, obviously. Cannot forget you guys. I appreciate it. We are live every day, 10 to 10:30. Happy 4th to you guys. I will be on here on the 3rd, hanging out with you guys as well tomorrow morning, getting here early. Got some awesome stuff. As we start our marketing for the show, there's going to be lots of people coming in here, and I got some great opportunities from all the people that are in here from day one. I had another platform. We got rid of it. We sold it, and now we're back to something bigger, the play-by-plays for the NFL games I want you guys to be a part of. And one last thing. When you guys ask questions, there's a functionality we're bringing to you guys where I can click on it on the screen, and when I do, it pops it up. So if you ask a question, I can click on it, boom, and it brings your question on the screen. It shows your name of that question you ask, and we can do that and go through the Q&A. We're going to have a Q&A at the end of every segment starting next week. So again, guys, it's the summer. It's July 2nd. Hope all of you are having a great day today on freaking Tuesday. I want to get all of our days started like this, rocking with you guys. It's important to me. It's important for us all to build together the momentum. We got deals coming in. We have a drink sponsor that's coming in. Once we sign that deal this month, you guys get all that. And the shirts are almost ready to be done, and they're going out to all the Mason mobsters. I cannot wait for that. So hear that, Mile High. I appreciate you. I saw the super chat today. Let me throw the freaking USA flag in there. You know I got to get that for Mile High, baby. Smoke weed every day. Greatly appreciate you guys. You guys make this fun. You guys make the energy great. And I love the fact that we're just doing this on invite only, getting people in here to get started for the NFL startup, because I get to see all you guys at the beginning before all the people start running in here and having a good time. I want to make sure that I catch up with every single one of you guys. It's been great. We're getting ready to sign off. He is motivated, is in the building. We just went through a lot of stuff today. Obviously, we hit Aaron Rodgers, the Jets. Go back and watch it if you didn't see the whole show today. 30 minutes. We had Aaron Rodgers. We hit freaking Josh Allen, the Bills. We went through Jason Tatum getting $315 million with the Celtics. Now the Celtics are for sale. And P. Diddy is out there whitewater rafting. They said he's out there without a paddle, but he was out there doing the damn thing. He is motivated. I see you coming in the building. I appreciate you with the freaking memberships.
New subscriber.
I greatly appreciate you guys. I see them all coming in. He is motivated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so freaking much. I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys make this freaking awesome. You guys make this great. Brian, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got to get them shots rocking and rolling, Brian. We're going to get that going too. We got an alcoholic sponsor coming that you guys are also going to take part of. But like I said, once I fix this up, we're going to have our Q&A during the season. This is just a kickstart. Obviously, people are traveling right now. We're getting it started for the morning show. You guys get a chance to feel what the vibe feels like. Obviously, we don't have our backwards hat on and our little, V-neck shirt. We have one more. Yesterday, we had a sport coat. It's a little bit more higher class, if you want to say. But I got people coming on. I got UFC fighters. I got MMA fighters already scheduled to come on. Bare knuckle fighters. 2 NFL guys already scheduled to come on the show. NBA players coming on the show. It's going to be great when we call them in live. And again, we'll be able to click on your questions that you have for anything during the show or after the games. Say Sunday night's over, we come Monday morning and there was games on Sunday and we got some shit you guys want to get off. I can click on it and you guys can get out there and talk shit and say what you got to say. If you're on here right now watching the live stream, smack the like button. We got to get to 20 likes on the live stream. Run that up. We're getting ready to move forward as we finish out our Tuesday and get ready for our Wednesday show. Everybody in here right now, remember, as we keep on building this, I have all you guys written down that are in here right now. You guys are special. I appreciate you. Got something for every single one of you guys. It's so important. But all I got to tell you, Candy, I see you right there. Been part of the show for a long time. Obviously, had to fix your account. I see it there. I want to tell you guys something. I appreciate you because when this goes crazy and starts growing out of control, look in the chat right now. I promise you, every single one of you guys is going to be very happy. I promise you that. And you can write that down. We got a lot of stuff to do. We're heading into it. Tomorrow, make sure you guys are here early, like 9:55 in the morning. We need everybody to get here early because what happens is when you guys get started early in the morning, all of a sudden, everybody sees you guys are in there. They stay in there. All of a sudden, we're 30, 40 people. Before you know it, we have hundreds of people in the live stream in the mornings. And then we have our live play-by-plays with thousands of people, giveaways and all that. So I greatly appreciate you guys. And I can't wait to be able to click on your messages because when I do, it'll pop up and everyone can see on the screen what your question is or who you picked. Or if you have something important that you want to explain about a show or you want to explain about something that happened, you might say, this is what happened with the Bears or this is what happened with Aaron Rodgers. I can click on it, it can pop up. We can all discuss that topic. We got that functionality coming. I got about 4 or 5 cameras lined up in here. I cannot wait. We have a desk down below here with a TV on it. You guys can't even see. We have a Sports Center desk set up in here. Once we get this other camera turned on, you're going to see the further angle. I'm going to look further away, but we have the whole thing being set up. I appreciate you guys so much. It's been great rocking with you guys. We have a lot to discuss. Make sure, guys, tomorrow morning you guys are here live. Get here at 9:55 Eastern Standard Time to jump in for the 10 o'clock countdown. If you're in here right now, throw the dice in the chat. If you're going to be here tomorrow morning at 9:55, put a Y in the chat so I know you're going to be there right now live for NFL Sports Talk Show. Most of it's going to be NFL, 90%. We're going to get all the teams. We're going to break it down through depth charts. We're going to talk about trades. We're going to go into what's happening, the schedules, what you should bet on. That's so important. I'll bring you the best bets available. Remember to bet only what you are willing to lose. Do not bet and lose money and hate me. I will give you the best opportunities. That's why we have a sports betting platform coming our direction as well that are looking to sponsor the show with big time money so I can give you those opportunities to bet for free. I believe when you first sign up, give you like $50 or $100, whatever, for free. And I'm going to give you some awesome bets that you can pick from preseason to coin toss to freaking regular season to whatever. We got the odds. We're going to bring them to you here live on our platform, and we can have a lot of fun. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Everyone that's in the chat right now, thank you, thank you, thank you. LaFrance, how you doing? I didn't mention your name yet. Everybody in here, he is motivated. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mahai, thank you. Everyone that's been part of our platform, I greatly, greatly appreciate you. There's going to be a lot of people coming into our platform. Do not miss it. Tomorrow, be here at 9:55 for the countdown. Don't miss it. We got special guests coming on through the week, and I'm not going to tell you what days are coming on, so you got to be here every day until you see. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing. I appreciate you guys. It is all freaking love, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 9:55. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you guys are here tomorrow, and I cannot wait to have the Q&A to click on it and have you guys in it. Kenyatta, how you doing? Again, I'll see you guys later. Everybody throw the dice in the chat right now to see you guys tomorrow. I'm dropping in right now as we get off our show. Let me make sure I can click on this properly and make sure it's doing it for me here. Is it working? Yes, it is. No, it's not. Actually, I'm clicking on one computer. It's not even a goddamn touchscreen. What am I doing with that one? Anyway, there we go. There's a dice in the chat. It's all love. You guys make this possible. I will see you guys tomorrow, July 3rd, 9:55. Be here for the opportunities coming. I appreciate you guys. It's all love, per usual. You guys mean a lot to me, and this NFL season is going to be huge. Again, morning show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., 10 to 10:30, unless we have a guest that goes to 11 because they're interviewed in the beginning. So every day, 10 to 11. And then we have Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football, as soon as the season starts. I appreciate you guys. It's all freaking love. I will see you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow.